following is live footage of the Comic Kingpins finding out they finally hit 500 subscribers.
My wife is home. Yo, Adrian! I did it!
Happy Monday. How's it going, peeps? Again, we were late, beyond late, but not because I was on the pooper. No, I saw the comments. I was actually having technical difficulties. What's up, man?
Sounds like on the pooper to me.
Yep, pretty much. Dude, what's going on, bro?
What's going on, man?
Yeah,
Dude's having technical difficulties now.
Yeah. I'm on my phone because I'm on the road again. So every once in a while, the sound will cut out. Video will be fine, but I can't hear anything. So I got to log out, go back in.
no stress.
That's what she said.
But, yeah, guys, big show today. There's a lot to talk about.
Hold on, BC. Real
yeah.
quick, something else we got to address.
Yeah, we will get there.
Look at dude with that fresh cleanup.
Oh, yes, that. Yeah, looking fresh.
Oh,
Thank
he's
you,
so fresh
thank you.
and
Yeah.
clean.
This is the first time in like 4 years.
You look good. Looking fresh, looking clean. I want to say the same. Unfortunately, and it all tied together. But guys, we hit 500 subscribers. We killed it. But before we got to 500 subscribers, something brutal happened to me. You know what it is? I got my first white hair on my mustache. It's like,
Oh my god, old man
Yeah.
BC.
it's somewhere there, dude. It started. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Old man BC in the house.
Horrible. Yeah. Yo, the comments are fire right now.
Right? Fidel.
But guys, thanks for tuning in. Again, sorry for being late, technical difficulties, but we figured out some kind of a solution. So please bear with us. But we've got a heavy show, big show. There was so much stuff that happened just over the weekend. Toronto Comic Con also happened over the weekend. I know Newbie was there, Rocksteady was there, and Wesley, who's here in the chat. So
Yeah.
I saw some
pics with him with the boys, man.
Yeah, that was sick. I saw that.
I know, right? I'm jealous.
Yeah, that would have been awesome.
got some good signatures there too, man. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, tons of stuff happened. I guess we'll get some of the sad news out of the way. But Face, there was a recent passing that happened within the comic book. Well, pop culture.
I want to say I'm probably gonna butcher the name because Lance Reddick, I believe.
Yeah,
Lance Reddick. Yeah.
Did I say it right? Reddick?
Yeah.
Reddick.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
No.
Yeah, I mean, he's been in. He's not like his name isn't instantly recognizable. I think among just the general population, but I think when you see him, like you almost instantly recognize him. He's been in so much stuff. You know what I mean? Like, he's one of those actors. He's generally not like the lead character or anything, but he's always like one of the best supporting characters in the show.
Yeah, dude. Even video games, I saw he's done some voicing. So, so condolences to his family, but yeah, man. So yeah, sad news out the gate, but moving on. Like I said, tons of news we're gonna go through. We've got top 5 new comic book day. We've got Tradecentre. And, of course, within the news segment, we did say within the Thummy, we've got some news regarding Spider-Man 7. Now, I don't know if you guys have been following.
A little bit news.
Yeah, just a bit of news. Dan Slott's been talking, heavily about this book, heavily promoting it.
Yeah.
We're not spoiling it, but we can confirm a few things. So just stick around. Once we get to the news segment, we will talk a little about that. So there you have it. Face, dude, before we move on, Show Me Your Halls is this Thursday, right?
It is this Thursday. It is.
All right. Dude, you're going to
make
be
it out?
Sorry?
You going to make it out to it?
I wish, man. You guys go on at 7, which is very difficult for me with kids.
Yeah, fair.
But I will try. Okay.
All right.
But Face, you're going to be on, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be joining in the festivities this week. I'll actually be at work, so I won't be able to show anything, but I'll be helping out with the hosting duties this week on Show Me Your Halls, and we got some special guests coming by. A first appearance on the show. Talked to him earlier, and it sounds like we're gonna have Comic Chic joining us. So
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It'll be a good one.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
But all right, so let's get into it. I guess we'll start it off with some new comic book day. I think that's a good way to start.
Let's do it. Yeah. Sure. Before Hyper gets here.
All right, top 5. Let's do it. I was feeling that retro.
I love it, man.
Did we get a new intro?
No, we did. Some 8-bit stuff going on. Actually, before we get into top 5, because we're slacking, BC's slacking. That guy. Hold on. Let's say hi to the chat. Welcome to 500 Club. Let's go, Michael Baker.
Hell yeah.
Baker was first. I didn't see any of the previous comments, but
I didn't see any other, but
I don't see them. So he gets gold. Hero's here. Hero. Wasn't someone recently at his shop? Was it Marvel?
It was me. It was Marvel. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the area again. So who knows?
I feel like you guys, man. You pull new comic book day stuff with Hero, or
I don't pull anything from any shop anymore. I just go in and pick it up because I'm always on the road, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, if I go by, it's gonna be on Wednesday, new comic book day.
All right. Well,
hell yeah.
Maybe let's plug the shop before we go further. What area is he in? Let everybody know if you want books for new comic book day.
If you're ever in the Belleville area, definitely hit up Need a Hero Comics. Paul's a great owner, great guy, loves to talk comics, and he's always in the chat supporting us, guys. He's giving a book for the 500 giveaway.
Oh, very true.
Absolutely.
Very true.
Yeah, so stop by, guys.
We will announce the 500 subscriber giveaway show a little later. Also, before we move on with the chat, I just want to let everybody know I'm actually not going to be here next week because I'm traveling for work. So I'll be in Toronto. Maybe I'll pop in live from the phone, depending how rowdy it gets. But no, I'm in Toronto for work. But that does mean that next Monday is still the last Monday of the month, which is usually the retrospect. Usually. But we will have the retrospect come back April 3rd. So April 3rd, circle the calendar. That's when retrospect will take place. Tomorrow we will drop the photo where you guys get to vote for the year. So Michael Baker is going to be busy because we know he likes to select those years. And of course, even the books. So thank you, Baker.
We got to push it back a week because we got to have BC here for that retrospect. So
I appreciate it.
This is the way it is. This is the way.
Gonna make me cry. But Tim's in the house. Bronze. Yeah, hell yeah, you get bronze. Take the medal, run with it, enjoy, celebrate, teabag someone, and be like, you're the winner. Phil's in the house. There's Phil, man. Thank you for being here, brother. Who else we got here? I'm gonna scroll down. Yo, so many comments.
I know, right? Comments are lit tonight.
Weston's in the house. They were picking better times than we started, to be honest with you. Look, 7:06. Significantly.
Well, we were close. It was just, some technical difficulties happening. It is what it is.
Marvel is slacking. He's not here right now.
He'll
be on in a bit. AOA is in the house, man. AOA. Yo, if you could, AOA, can you drop your IG in the chats? I don't know if it's AOA_ collectibles or something, but I tried finding you the other day. I wanted to send you something, and I couldn't find you. I was scared I was going to send it to the wrong person, to be honest.
All right.
Like, yo.
Be like, damn, that dick pic was not meant for you. My bad.
Tell BC to eat something. Yeah, well, I wasn't too far off. My wife actually made something for the first time. She made some pho.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll do it.
Yeah. I think it was the sriracha sauce. I think that did get a number.
Yeah.
I won't lie. I had Taco Bell yesterday.
No, you didn't. That's terrible.
Yeah, I did.
But
how are your intestines?
My wife,
good, man, I love it.
My wife wasn't impressed because she literally looks at me as I take the first bite, and she's like, "So, how's the pho?" And I'm like, "It's fucking good." And she's like, "Seriously." So that's I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
I love it.
Uncanny Swag's in the house. How's it
Hey,
going?
hey.
Appreciate you. Comic Chic. So you guys said Comic Chic's going to be hopping on with you this week, right? For Show Me Your Halls.
Sure.
If you haven't yet, go check him out. Comic Chic, part of the Radiant Black podcast. So go give it a follow.
Best podcast you could be listening to.
Yeah.
Agreed. Actual Drax in the house, man. Drac, I don't know if you did. I didn't see any posts, but Toronto Comic Con. If you did go, let us know. Tell us in the chat how it was. Shop for Comics. Shop's in the house. Thank you for being here, bro. Who else we got here? I think we got everyone. Kenneth's in the house.
I'm getting into the animation game I just saw on IG. So if you haven't checked it out yet, definitely check out Shop. He's doing some cool stuff over there.
There you go. Archel's in the house. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, he's literally in this house.
Oh, he's with you, man.
Well, that's not creepy.
Chia Pet's in the house. Appreciate him joining us. Thank you, Chia Pet. All right, so like we said, top 5 new comic book day picks of the week with possibly, I think we did okay on the honorable mentions. I think we're at about probably 4 or 5. We'll see. But
not too bad.
Let's hit up the first one. Gargoyles 4, yo. Don't even deny it. I picked this one 100%. ASM 100 homage cover.
Yeah.
It features one of my favorite, Lexington.
Yeah, it's a nice homage.
Yeah. Dude, I'm a sucker. So this one goes up. Neat homage. I believe it's the FOC, if I'm not mistaken. The FOC variant.
Yeah, it's the FOC homage, yep.
Yeah, but I'm a huge Gargoyles fan and ASM fan. So,
and they've been doing one every week for these with the FOC homages. So
yeah.
You know, definitely keep your eyes open for those.
Yeah.
Most of them have been pretty good.
Look, I know some people feel indifferent, but I just thought it was a cool cover. So regardless,
it is completely.
But all right, man. So
bro.
Yeah, keep it out. Keep a look out for this cover. I don't think there's going to be too many ordered, but super neat. Honorable mention number 1. Now moving on to honorable mention. Yeah, number 2. Avengers 9. The facsimile, not the original. The facsimile, probably the closest we'll get to the first appearance of Wonder Man. At least I will. But I would pick it up. I am picking it up. Anyone here picking it up?
I think I'm gonna pass, honestly.
You let me down.
Yeah, sorry, man.
You let me down.
Well, that's all right. I'm picking it up. I mean, you know, it's the first appearance of Wonder Man, so it's a little bit pricey. The facsimile will save me some money on that end, and I won't have to worry about potentially damaging it while trying to read it. So, you know, I usually enjoy these facsimiles. Now, when they do dumb shit like put one out for fucking X-Men 1 that's going to cost more than the actual issue, that's a little silly. But these, I can appreciate it. I love the facsimiles.
Guys, if I'm not mistaken, doesn't he? This is his first appearance, but he also dies in it, and then comes back later on.
Right?
Wow.
It's not a long appearance.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it ain't long, but there is a ton of spec. Well, rumors when it comes to Mr. Wonder Man right here. So
no, it's confirmed, right? We got an actor and everything.
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's true.
You get where I'm going. I would pick up the facsimile. I don't think I would ever see myself wanting to pick up the original, although it is within the top 10 of the Avengers' first 10 issues. Yeah. I wonder what's this sitting at right now, man. Like in raw,
more than I'm prepared to spend on it. That's for damn sure.
But all right, so moving. Oh, look who's here, Mr. Marvel.
Sorry, you said Wonder Man. I thought that was my cue.
Oh,
it was.
no.
It was.
Wes.
Oh no.
Wes.
I saw that.
Yeah, I actually saw it on. I think it was Newbie's Instagram. So
yeah, that blew me away.
There you have it. Uni's in the house. Uni, bro, always a pleasure. Love seeing you here, man.
Tim does. He's not a Wonder Man fan.
All right, nobody wants this one. So let's move on to the next honorable mention. Doctor Strange #1, the Alex Ross variant.
Yeah, this cover was fire.
Yeah, I knew you were going that route, but can't pass on these Ross covers. And the worst part is that it starts off with I want that Thanos one, I want that Galactus one, and then I want that Venom one, and then it's like, I need them all, right? So that's the rabbit hole. But I think this one's awesome. I don't think anything big is going to be happening within this issue, though. Doctor Strange now coming back on his own little series. You guys picking this one up?
I'll pick it up. Yeah. I quite like the cover, but I'm not that big on Doctor Strange. But hey, I'll pick it up and check it out.
I'll probably read it digitally and then maybe pick it up. It's probably going to be the Ross cover that really makes me want to pick it up more than anything. Yeah. And BC, have you ever read like a new #1 for Marvel? There's a first appearance happening, and it's going to go to second print. Come on now.
Look, like I said, I don't think I've heard anything. I don't think I've heard anything regarding first appearances here, but it wouldn't surprise me. It's funny because I originally wanted to order one copy, but in the last month or so, a little more than a month, my son's been playing Marvel versus Capcom Infinite, I think.
Nice.
And he loves taking Dormammu for some reason. So now I had to get a second copy. So there you have it.
I'm picking this one up for sure. I will say, I think the only thing that I am a little bit disappointed about with it is that there's no foil version, man. This would be great as a foil.
Yeah.
I mean, specifically this Ross one, it would just look really good with foil. But new Doctor Strange series. It's a continuation of the last series too, I believe. So hopefully it's as good as the last one was, because the last one was quality.
All right. Well, that's honorable mention number 3, I believe. So moving on. Batman, One Bad Day. This is Ra's al Ghul #1. I believe this is going to be the final of the Batman One Bad Day series that's been going on. I guess we could call it series. They're all one shots, right?
Yeah, they're all one shots.
Right. But this is the final one. I think it's a $7.99 US book, if I'm not mistaken, possibly more.
Yeah, no, I think you're right. They are $7.99, I believe.
Yeah, but good reads. Are you guys picking these up?
Sweet cover and all, but I haven't read the series yet or the other one shots, and I'm gonna have to pass on that. I got other series I'd rather read.
All right, Marvel.
These actually they've all been pretty good so far. I think the only one I didn't like was maybe like the Riddler one, but Tom Taylor's writing this one, I do believe. And I've heard like pretty good things so far from what some people who got their advanced copies already. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, dude, you can actually jump on this if you want to, because they're all standalone. So I mean, there's no there's no wrong spot to jump in on.
True.
But yeah, most of them have been pretty good. And like Marvel said, this one's written by Taylor, so it's the one I'm most looking forward to.
There you have it. All right, moving on. Number 5, Deceased, War of the Undead Gods. Number 7, particularly this cover, Purple Rain, baby.
Yeah.
I think this is one of the cooler covers of the week. I'll put it up there in the top 3 easily. But this is a total cover buy for myself.
Well, then what the hell did you put it at number 5 for?
we don't go just based off covers, man. There's other things too behind comics.
Okay.
But guys, Purple Rain's been homaged many times, but I think this one is pretty damn good. I love it, and the fact that it's affordable at cover price, couldn't pass on it. You guys picking these up?
Beautiful cover, but no, I'm not reading the series.
What?
I don't know, man.
Wow, shocker.
I might, if I'm in the shop and I see it, I might be tempted to pick it up, just based on the cover, honestly.
Nice. I am grabbing this. I have a few of them. I finally found the Batgirl one. I'm gonna grab this one, and then I'm still looking for the Storm Shadow, the G.I. Joe one. So
good luck.
Yeah, that one's
a little pricey.
Yeah. So this was a for sure grab.
Yeah, I mean, I'm actually same spot as you, Marvel. I grabbed all the other ones. I just needed that last GI Joe one, but the price tag on that is pretty high. So but hey, I'm happy to add a new one to the collection. And again, Tom Taylor's writing, so
I'm not gonna disagree with these comments, but I still think this one's awesome.
Yeah, the Batgirl one was better, I think.
Yeah. WVogs18, what's going on? Thank you for joining us. So all right, that's how everyone feels with number 5. Let's move on with number 4. Now, guys, Amazing Spider-Man 22. I know what you're thinking. BC, you've been talking so poorly about ASM for the longest time. It's starting to get good. I'm actually enjoying it. I don't know if you guys are reading this at the moment, but within this issue, apparently we're going to be learning a little more about this Way Up character. I'm not too sure. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. I also believe that's his first cover. I've never seen him on a cover. Don't think this is going to be anything big, but I'm looking forward to this one just based off of the read.
Damn, bro, you're picking books I don't read.
Spider-Man.
How could you?
Nick Spencer ruined that for me. That was the first Spider-Man series I picked up and read when I started collecting. Ruined it for me.
Ouch. Okay.
Hold on. Did you just say you do not read Spider-Man?
Correct.
Move this man!
I got to. Come on, man. I got to.
That's fair.
And moving on to Marvel.
Sweet cover though. What can I say?
You know what? I actually wasn't a Spider-Man reader up until the Beyond arc with Ben and stuff like that. So I've been reading it now, and you know what? It's man, it took a quick nosedive after the Dark Web event. So I mean, I'm reading it, but it just seems like more dragging out the nonsense of what did Peter Parker do 6 months ago? So yeah.
I'm starting to feel like I'm the one who's going to need booing because comments and you guys are all ripping on.
Let's go.
Well, no. Hold on now. I'm with you, BC. I'm with you. I agree. I feel like it has been, like coming off the last arc was not bad, with the fucking Madeline and Chasm, getting Hallows Eve. So, there were some significant things to happen there. We're finally getting the information about, what's going on with him and Mary Jane. And yeah, it's definitely better than the Spencer run. So it's picking up.
I will take anything over that run. All right, guys, moving on. Number 3. Keys would be very proud of this one.
Oh, yeah, Keys, where you at?
Milestone 30th anniversary special. Guys, it's number 3 here. I think it actually can be up there for number 2 or 1. The next 3 are pretty much all equal in my opinion, but here it is on the list at number 3. So basically, first of all, if you recognize this cover, that's because it's an homage. It's an homage to Flash 123. So back to this one, we're gonna have some first appearances. We're gonna get the first appearance of Static Beyond, so Virgil Hawkins from the future, I believe. And like I said, it's a neat homage. So I'm all over this one. Cover B is very nice too, with Batman Beyond on it. I don't know if you guys saw that one. Definitely one to keep an eye out for. I'm picking this one up 100%, but it's a pretty expensive book. Yes,
I gotta ask real quick. Do you know? So is the Static Beyond character in the same universe as Batman Beyond?
I have no idea. We shall see.
Oh, okay.
From
I didn't know if it was in the solicitations or not, or.
Well, I figure it might be the case, given that he's on
the covers, so.
Cover B featuring Batman Beyond on it. I don't know if that was done intentionally.
It makes sense.
I would assume so. So let's see. Definitely gonna pick it up, give it a read, and then we'll know from there. But guys, you picking this up?
I'm definitely picking this up, man. Sweet cover, great homage. And I've been trying to get into this for a while now. Keys keeps telling me to read these series, and I'm going to do it, man.
Yeah. Baker, I'll be completely honest. He did not. It was me. So Keys, be proud, Keys.
If Keys picked it, it would have been number 1.
Yeah. Yo, I agree with Sheik. The animation variant is super nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've kind of been. I've never read anything by Static. Keys was getting all of us onto it, so I just started reading season 2 of Shadows of Dakota or whatever it is. But it's been
Yeah.
okay. I'll probably read this digitally. I'm guessing it's probably just like an anthology type of series. So
Yep.
yeah, I don't know. For me, there's a lot of stuff that I just don't understand of what's going on. So like these bang babies and stuff like that, I'm like, I don't even know what that is. So I'm kind of lost, but I'm trying to get into it at least. So I might give it a shot.
Got it. Trace.
Yeah, I'm definitely grabbing it. I mean, I love the homage cover, getting the multiverse kind of introduction in Flash. And if this does cross over Batman Beyond and Static Beyond, I mean, that would be pretty dope too. Obviously, that would be, I guess, their first meeting too. So it's kind of a minor key, I guess. Yeah, no. And, a couple other dope covers on it too. So if you don't like this one, plenty to choose from.
Yeah. Well, like I said, number 3 and 2 could technically be swapped. I would put them pretty much at the same, but hold on. Guys, the milestone is a good deal. Perfectly start reading. Yeah. Very true.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, so back to what I was saying, 3 and 2 could pretty much be swapped out, whether you agree or disagree. But at number 2, we've got Superman issue 2. This is the Zerdy cover. I think this one is absolutely gorgeous. That's why I said,
Fire.
Yeah, covers of the week might be a little difficult. There's quite a few bangers out this week. But we're going to actually be getting a first appearance within this one, and we're looking at Marilyn Moonlight. So it's on the cover A. It literally says that she's going to be appearing within the issue. So there you have it. And you get the first full, apparently, of Graft, who was in the last issue. So I guess that was pretty much the cameo, if you will, in issue 1. But yeah, so good book to keep an eye out for. I'm definitely going for this cover. That's just me.
I'll definitely read it online first. If I enjoy it, I'll go back and pick it up. I did pick up Superman 1.
Dude's reading DC.
Haha.
Whoa, now.
You got to grow. You got to learn.
This must be the fucking multiverse.
Yeah, something's not right. But yeah, I'll check it out. If I like it, I'll go pick up this cover for sure.
Marvel.
I mean, the story's been good so far with the new relaunch of both the John Kent and the Superman story. I mean, it's a first appearance that everybody knows about. It's going to be overhyped and stuff like that. So really, how far is it going to go? But yeah, it's a great cover by Zerdy. Now that he's moving on to regular covers and not the those risque ones. But yeah, it's a good cover. I'll give it that, and hopefully the story is pretty good as well. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Uni, I agree, but I will take this at cover, baby.
Oh, for sure.
100%.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that they're actually not using Zerdy for ratios, but I'm on board with that decision. I mean, hey, they do the same thing with, Prison. They were putting out a lot of covers that she wasn't doing ratios. So,
Everybody wants dude back.
Right?
Damn, guys.
The beard's a giveaway.
Right?
It's a whole new man.
Council of Dudes. Love it.
Rama dude.
Exclusives money running dry. All the big time artists going to do company covers. Yeah, man. Hey, you know what? It is true. I do see a lot of them. But like we've had discussions prior, and I think it was also with you, Chip. Just look at what's his name, Nakayama, getting completely. I don't want to say burned, but like, man, he's pumping cover after cover after cover.
Oh, that dude is a fucking machine, and
Yep.
but they're all fire.
Yep. Look, I'll be honest with you. There was a recent announcement of, a reveal of the Venom one that he's got coming out, and the foot looked kind of weird, man. That's just my opinion. But
you have so much issue with that one foot, bro.
it's bothering me, man. It's
I
just,
love it.
I don't know. I want to say it just shows signs of, I don't want to say slacking. The guy's clearly not. He's working like crazy.
Maybe a little overwork.
Yeah, exactly.
No, once you zoomed in on it, yeah, there's like little T-Rex toes going on.
Yeah,
man.
Right. You didn't see it until BC pointed it out, but now you can't fucking unsee it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what we do.
If you guys,
we ruin covers for each other. That way we don't buy them. That's what we do. That's what a friend does.
That's
pretty much.
Friends help friends.
But if you guys see it, again, I'm not trashing it. It's just my opinion. So if you guys do see the exclusive with the Venom on it, just check out the foot that's dangling a little low. It just doesn't do it.
It's bad. It's bad. Once he said it, man, I was like, shit.
But all right, man. So pick number 1 for the week, and guys, maybe I'm a little biased on this one, but Carnage 11, man, especially the Mastrato cover right here, baby. Love it.
There's no bias there. You are 100% right.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. And of course, I keep saying this. If you're not already reading Carnage, you are sleeping. Definitely start. Get on board. Good things are happening. In fact, in this issue, we're apparently going to be seeing the Extreme out. So, that being said, I don't know if this is going to be his first full, maybe a cameo, but do start keeping an eye out for 11, 12. Pick up the whole run, man. It's just so good. I'm enjoying it. If you haven't yet, that's just my take. Guys, are you picking this up?
Absolutely, man. No questions about it. I'm definitely picking it up. Great story. You nailed it.
Mr. Marvelous.
Ooh. Yeah, it's always amazing and stuff like that. Honestly, a character like Carnage, I don't think you can really do him wrong. Like every cover's a banger, but yeah, Mastrazo, he's definitely like an artist for sure. So, I mean, if I was doing more cover buys, I'd definitely pick this up for sure. But
guys, I'll go out and say it. I compare him to Del Oro, and I think he's slightly better, my opinion.
I think it's a fair comparison. I mean, it's a toss up on which one's better. I think, which day of the week it is, I guess. They're both great fucking artists. Yeah, and I mean,
oh yes, fuck, what am I saying? My bad.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with this series, man. It's just been fucking fire since issue 1. So
there you have it. Top 5, baby.
Hell yeah.
Was it 5? Not really.
No,
5.
never.
How many honorable mentions?
4 or 5.
All right. There you go.
Yeah.
But one more time. Just for fun. There you have it.
I like it.
Love it.
I love the 8-bit sounds, man.
Yeah.
Oh, exactly.
But guys, it's heavy news-filled episode today, so brace yourselves, guys. Get your papers ready.
Oh, here we go.
Thailand! Nowhere close to an actual news network.
There you go. So it's a backboard with a cola. Shit. Dead giveaway. But yes, like I said, news heavy. There's a lot of news to talk about. So we're just going to jump right into it before we do Justice for Comics. Thank you for joining us. Did the BC just drop a hot take on us? Probably. Thoughts about his in Dynamite. Yeah, well, if he did.
Yeah, that would make sense. I mean,
I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. If he did, I'm curious to know which covers, though.
Probably Vampirella.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. All right, so news. Ready. First and foremost, the MCU spoiler subreddit shuts down after Marvel Studios and Disney take legal action against those who leak details about their projects. Yeah. So I don't know how this is going to change some of the spec game as well, because a lot of people did flock to, these accounts on Reddit and whatnot to get spoilers, leaks, and so forth. This guy shut down the account. They did shut down the account, obviously, with now Marvel Studios and Disney taking legal action makes total sense. First off, what do you guys think of this? Because, of course, legal action, this means money. This means money. I kind of feel bad, especially being, the happy guy who does read the spoilers and want to thank this guy for doing so for so long. But yeah, so they've taken legal action, and like I said, this tended to be one of the main points that people were turning to when looking for, leaks and what books to pick up and stuff like that well in advance. So here it is. The accounts are being shut down. What are your thoughts?
Who cares, man? There's always gonna be leaks. There's always gonna be spoilers. Where there's a will, there's a way. It's gonna happen. This won't be the end of it. They just gotta live with that.
Yeah, definitely agreed. Honestly, it sucks because I'm someone who likes to read the spoilers, even though, I mean, I shouldn't do it, but one way or another, it doesn't really affect the viewing of the movie. But honestly, who cares? The only people who care about this are people who want to, pump and dump, books and stuff like that and stuff like that. So, and really, like, where has it gotten us in the last two years? Nowhere. So,
yeah, but there is this comment that I do want to highlight because it's one of the questions I want to ask is, do you think this has been put into motion thanks to, let's say, the recent, returns, I guess we could say, from box offices? We had, Black Panther. We had Ant-Man. You think they would have done better? Is this why they're pretty much going after them? What are your thoughts?
Nah, Black Panther did all right. And it got spoiled. I mean, if they think that spoilers was what caused Quantumania to not make as much money,
yeah,
dude,
look, I'll be the first. I'll be the first to say it. Sorry to cut you off, Chris.
No, you're good.
First to say it. I read the spoilers months in advance through Reddit, and I still went out to watch the movie. So
yeah, I mean that's what I'm saying. Most of the people that do read the spoilers tend to end up seeing the fucking movie anyway. So I don't think that had anything to do with why Quantumania didn't make as much money. And I get Marvel wanting to shut down the subreddit or whatever, or hit them with a cease and desist or whatever. But the whole legal action thing, that's I mean, I just think that's a bit much. I mean, you're a fucking $1 billion corporation for one thing, and the shady shit that your company has pulled with DC and vice versa over the fucking years and leaking their shit and everything else. That's bold of Marvel. That's really fucking bold of Marvel to take legal action. I hope his lawyer brings that shit up in court.
But I do agree with Chipet here because it is questionable as to who this person was that was leaking full scripts. And in fact, Ant-Man, I read the entire script. Captain Marvel, that will be coming out soon. The Marvels, I've already read that. Now it's no longer there, but
yeah, the script leaking the whole script, that's kind of just a douchebag movie. You don't need.
Wow, you read the entire script, you didn't share it. Wow.
I did share it. Don't say that.
Didn't? Forget.
I'll give you guys a little information here now. If you guys want to hear it, I will say it. I'll give you a countdown if you don't want to hear it. So 5 seconds, you can tune out, watch the viewers drop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Apparently there's gonna be a musical scene. So I don't know how I feel about that.
That's old. We knew that.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know how I feel about it. That's the most I'll say.
There was a musical scene in. Wait, what the fuck was it?
Joker.
Okay. No. The was it Falcon and Winter Soldier? With Steve Rogers.
There was a Hawkeye. There
Hawkeye. Yeah, that was it. Steve Rogers the musical. There you go. Yeah. There's your musical scene.
Yeah,
technically counts.
You already done it.
But all right, so that's a piece of news right here. Let's keep going. Yes, Zack Snyder enlisted Darkseid to tease a major Justice League event, stating to save the dates from April 28th to 30, 2023 with the hashtag Full Circle. What do you guys think this means, man? I saw it. This is just a very short video teasing again from Zack Snyder saying to save the dates. So these 3 particular dates. What do you guys think is coming out of this? Do you think we're getting more from the Snyderverse?
Dude?
Man, I'm not the right guy to ask about this, but I hope so, because I quite enjoyed his Justice League movie. I thought it was fantastic. 100 times better than the original. and I'd like to see more of what he's got.
Yeah, definitely agreed. I think there's actually was there not more footage than what they showed in the Snyder cut? Like there was like so much more footage, but I mean, really, how much more can you milk out of that? And like, I thought there was like an in studio fight between Snyder and DC. So I think he said like I'm done with this. So
Yeah.
I mean, what? Yeah, I thought there was something about that. He said that I'm done. So I really like what else are they teasing at this point? And 3 projects. So is what the most current rumor is. So I mean, we'll see. But I mean, I like Justice League. I didn't mind the Snyder cut. So I'm here for it. Whether it's pretty much a continuation or giving us, all those end credit scenes that we saw in the Snyder cut to really actually propel those forward or whatever it is. I'm here for it. So sure.
Yeah. I mean, I'm interested to find out what it is. I don't know. I can't really see Snyder taking on a new project inside the DCU because I feel like he would be kind of, under their constraints. And I don't think he wants to really do that. He wants to do his vision. But I mean, I don't know. I'm curious, but I have no idea what the fuck it could be about.
So reading what Chiapet here is saying, it's an announcement from his new Snyder Con. They will show his 3 movies there. That's all this was. He's going full force on his own Rebel Moon. So there you have it. I guess that answers it. But speaking of Justice League, before we move forward, guys, like we said, tons of stuff happened over the weekend. Do you guys want to just subtly talk about Shazam before we move forward, or do we want to do this after the news segment?
Hey, you can do it now if we want.
All right, so Shazam.
Should we
very
quickly
give us spoiler free. Let's keep it spoiler free.
Okay.
So how can you do that? That's like impossible.
No, I just want to know what you guys thought. I watched it. Marvel, you watched it. I know Face watched it. Dude, did you watch it?
Absolutely not.
Of course. So the 3 of us, starting with Marvel, Face. What do you guys give it on 10? Just curious.
I give it like a 6.5. So
all right.
It was entertaining. You know what? It was kind of that goofy type of movie like the first one was. So, set your expectations there, but almost in the fact of, they kind of lean too heavy into the comedy that it just kind of, some scenes were just too drawn out. Some scenes they were just trying to really drive the comedic point that I'm like, okay, we get it. Like, that's funny. Haha. Next scene. So yeah, I feel a lot could have been cut out in replace of other things, but it was enjoyable. Some of the stuff that we did see, I mean, if you with the trailer, some of the stuff that you did see, now it kind of makes it kind of gives that what could have been type of feel. So
yeah, look, dude, I'll be honest with you, Face, before we get to you, Marcel Denoyer, that's my brother from another mother. I actually went to watch it with him last night, dude. There was nobody in the theater, and I will agree with Justice for Comics at 100%. I actually give it a 5.5 is where I think it fits right in between there. Let's just call it a 5.5. Marvel, you pretty much nailed it on the head, but I'll let Face talk and then I'll give my take.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm pretty much in the same range between like a 5 and a 6. It was just like the definition of mediocrity. I mean, don't get me wrong, there were a couple parts that had some potential, to lead to bigger things or whatever. But there were some parts that were borderline fucking horrible or borderline cringy too.
Yeah.
And then everything else about it just seemed kind of mediocre for the most part, almost because they tried too hard with it.
Yeah.
In certain spots. So I didn't hate it by any means.
I just didn't like it.
I just wouldn't necessarily go out of my way to watch it again. If it was on TV or something and there wasn't really anything else on, okay, sure, I'll let it on there. But
that's exactly what I was telling Marcel yesterday. I said right after the movie, I'm like, the only time I'll watch this again is if it's on TV. It's like midnight and I need something to put me to sleep. This is the one. Chiapet, better or worse than the first? Did you guys like the first? I did like the first. I liked it better than this.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it better.
Yeah, I liked the first a lot actually. I thought it was a really enjoyable movie, and yeah, this one just it didn't have the same vibe at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it better than Black Adam? I'll put it at almost the same, maybe a bit worse. Sadly.
No way.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought Black Adam was like not way above it, but I like Black Adam more than this.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think that this was worse than Black Adam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So the only thing that I really, because I agree with everything you guys are saying, right? The forced comedy, there was some scenes that were just so completely dragged out. The villains did not even seem so
they were very cheesy.
Yeah, they were so bland.
Exactly. But I think what hurts the most is when you get to the end of this film and then you get to the post-credit scenes, it falls flat because we all know where this is headed, right? With DC. So is this going to fall into the Elseworld stuff like Marvel was asking within our chat? It's kind of like,
what's the point?
Yeah, when you get out the movie, you're just like, nah.
Yeah, does it mean anything?
No, it was just like I said. If you're looking for a night out just to get the fuck out of the house, you want to have some popcorn, then go for it. If you want to get high and watch the movie, kind of like what I did.
Well, we all did.
Great minds think alike.
Just a night out, I guess, is all I would call this movie. It's nothing of importance. I did not leave there saying, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
they really put out a good movie, and it shows that people have lost faith as well, because right now Shazam actually has one of the worst openings ever post-pandemic, right? So,
which is ridiculous because it's really not that bad by any means.
Yeah, well, dude,
it's better than Morbius.
comic-related movies, it's got the worst opening post-pandemic. So right now, that's where it sits. I was checking.
Wow.
I was just curious. Last week, I knew the movie was dropping on Thursday. Is usually premiere night. I was checking on Monday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday to see the tickets for Thursday, and I even posted it on my Instagram. If you guys didn't see, come Thursday, the 7:30 showing had about 5 seats sold. The 9-something showing had about 4 seats sold, and literally last night I was in theater just with my buddy. That's it. We were just there. We were acting like kids, 100%, man. Like we were shouting and hollering at the screen because nobody was there, right? And I just saw right before hopping on stream, Newbie sent a video, and he's there right now. He's the only guy there. Like,
yeah.
So it's not looking good for them. But
it's only the hardcore fans that are going to see this shit.
Yeah. Maybe it's because with all the recent news, people have also lost faith, right? At this point,
waiting on the
reboot. That's what people want to see. So that's our take on Shazam. Won't go any further. Keep an eye out. Yes, wow, Chiapet, you live in the same area as I do. You know for a fact that theater that we go to here in our hood, literally every premiere night for any Marvel movie, even Black Adam, DC movies, Batman, sold out. Like, if it's not sold out, I would say at least you got a few seats left, and they're usually in the front where everyone's looking up like this. That's about it. So,
ours was empty too. I mean, it was actually kind of sad, to be honest.
Yeah.
I thought it was really weird. So when I went on a Saturday around 6. Being a Saturday, not only that, it's also March break, spring break equivalent to the U.S. And there were not very many kids. Like, I pretty much had the entire row to myself. And stupidly, of course, someone would buy a ticket 2 seats down from me, even though it was an entire damn row in front of me. But no big. I really thought, with Billy and all the kids being like, that 15, 16, Mary being like at least 21 or something like that. I thought that movie would hit more with kids, but you know what? Like, the movie is really, it doesn't even hold the attention of those kids. Like, there was a kid in front of me and she was on her phone like 20 minutes into the movie. Yeah. And then the people who bought the tickets like 2 seats down from me, they were on their phone, like watching TikTok, and they left halfway during the movie.
I will
No
be
way.
completely honest with you. The only character that stuck with me for all the wrong reasons was Mary, because my oh my.
Yeah, dude. Why was she fucking useless though?
I know, but my oh my.
My oh my.
All right, let's get back into the scheduled news. So here we go, back into it. According to trusted industry insider Jeff Snyder, of the Hot Mic podcast, a Marvel Studios special presentation about Mephisto is shooting right now on the set of Marvel Studios' upcoming Disney Plus series, Agatha, Coven of Chaos. Guys, Sacha Baron Cohen, this seems to be the rumor, pretty much confirmed at this point. I don't know if you guys seen the latest. There's also been some concept leaks. I don't know if anyone here has seen it.
Yeah.
If you don't want to see it, I'm about to put it up, so I'll give you a 5-second count. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But here you go, and no, that is not a member of Kiss. That is Mephisto.
No joined Kiss, bro.
Yeah.
No joined Kiss.
Yeah. So shout out to Empire. I saw him put that as his caption, and I was dying because I do get some Gene Simmons vibes. But here's some leaked concept art now. Again, question the legitimacy of this leak. Seems to have come from those Reddit places. And this was on Twitter December 24th, from what I had seen. So just to give you guys an idea, it's been out for quite some time. But what are your thoughts? Because clearly it seems that this is the route they're going. Now, Mephisto making his appearance here would make sense. There's rumors about Ironheart. There was even rumors he's getting his own mini special presentation on Marvel. What are your thoughts on this casting? What are your thoughts on these looks? Shoot.
Honestly, Sacha Baron Cohen, perfect casting. Absolutely perfect. I think he'll bring a little, character to, Mephisto and just blow him out of the water. I'm excited to see it. I don't mind the concept leaks. Yeah, you say Kiss and I just start laughing because it's true. But it's not horrible. Yeah, I'm excited to see where this goes. I hope it's true.
I mean, it's kind of like Namor. I guess it kind of did put him in the little thongy outfit, but you gotta change it up and even look at someone like Gamora. Like, have you seen Starlin draw Gamora? Like, we weren't getting that, so you weren't getting going in a thong again. You might as well just give him like the red Borat like banana hammock. But I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if these are like, have you looked at the concept art that Andy Parks leaks after the project is done? Like, we've seen the Ant-Man ones, we've seen the Shang-Chi ones. So these go through like tons of reworks. So I mean, this could be nowhere close to the final. This could be just like hey, here's an idea. You said you wanted red and shoulder pads and spikes. Here you go. Like, these could be AI generated for all we know. So nothing is final. So
well, to be honest with you, that's exactly what they look like, right?
They do.
Yeah.
And as for Agatha, I mean, I thought they already pushed back Agatha as well. I mean, we know that Ironheart got delayed already, so like that wouldn't be his first appearance, and then Agatha got delayed as well. So I mean, you're just delaying a delay on a delay. So,
but as Chiaped here is saying, they're filming his special presentation while doing Agatha, so that way I guess they're saving production cash.
Yeah,
and that would make sense too, as far as the delays go too. So I mean that would add time to it as far as.
I agree, Justice for Comics. I think that would be awesome, and it would most likely be necessary for such a character. So we'll see, man. We'll see how this plays out.
BC, real quick. I know it's not necessarily the traditional design from Mephisto or anything. I don't necessarily hate it or anything because I'm not real hung up on his design. But given how they did the Werewolf by Night, special presentation, maybe if they do this in kind of like a similar vein where they do the black and white, that could have to do with the reason why he has a lot less red on him too. So maybe it just films better that way. So
I don't know, man. I don't think they'll go black and white for Mephisto.
Who knows?
But I could see the perspective there. It's just I don't see it. I think people want to see that the devil, baby. They just want to see it.
The devil, baby.
Yeah, man, full pin. I would love to see, like I said, Justice for Comics said the same thing. Add some CGI on there. Now casting Sacha Baron Cohen, I think he's a great actor to play this. I agree with Comic Dude. The guy's got acting chops. We know that. We've seen him play so many fucking characters that he brought to life, and you can't help but just see those characters when you see him now, right? So, Borat. Did anyone here ever watch The Dictator?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
A couple times.
Yeah. Heavy, man. But,
Bad.
all right, man. Moving on. Comic Dude, get the Kleenex box. But late Mighty Morphin Power Ranger star Jason David Frank's upcoming film, Legend of the White Dragon, officially announces its release date, set for Labor Day weekend.
Theatrical release date.
Yes.
It's gonna be a sad
Going
damn
to
Labor Day
theaters.
weekend.
Yes. Theatrical. 100%.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So, dude, I know this one hurts. It does sting. Even for myself, being a Power Rangers fan, Jason David Frank, you couldn't help but love that Green Ranger, then White Ranger, and so forth. But I know you guys were talking about it in the chat, possibly even meeting up, man, just to go watch this. So
I say we meet up and go watch this, guys.
open invites to the chat too.
Well, I'll go watch it, but I don't know about the meetup.
Yeah, if we could all meet in a central location, anywhere from Toronto to Quebec, anywhere in between there, like, I don't know, like Ottawa, let us know, guys.
Got it. But
Dude
yeah, man.
wants to buy out the theater.
What's that?
I said, dude wants to buy out the theater.
Yeah, right? Imagine.
Yeah,
I
man,
think it'll be fantastic.
So that's it. This is gonna be his last film. Guys, clearly everyone on this panel is gonna go out to watch it. Chat, let us know. But just how we should share the news that it's going to be set to release Labor Day weekend.
Yeah. But did they say a wide release or is it a limited release?
I'm not too sure, man. I didn't see any
Hopefully
further details.
I would also think it's a limited release, to be quite honest. So
Yeah, I hope not, man.
Damn.
Hopefully they get it everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justice for Comics. We actually stick around for the end of the show. Tradecentre.
Yeah.
That's a book that'll be there.
Spoilers.
spoiler.
Spoilers.
Right? Just
Do
put
the
it out
countdown.
there. Goddamn.
Yeah, I want to see how he thinks now. Right? He's holding on.
All right, that's fair.
But all right, moving on. Guys, it's time to say goodbye to Ash.
Damn, son.
Pokemon, yes, guys. We comics, MCU, all that fun stuff. But I grew up watching this stuff, man. And I now my kid watches it. And now the final episode of Ash and Pikachu airs this week on March 24th. So a new Pokemon anime with a new main character is set to start on April 14, 2023. End of an era. We're saying goodbye to these two. How does this make you feel, boys?
Old as fuck.
Yeah. Damn. But yeah, time to move on. I mean, he didn't catch them all in the end, anyways. Pass the torch, bud.
No, there you go. You failed us, Ash.
He did. He let me down.
We were rooting for you.
We were.
He's a terrible player.
It's kind of sad, though. It's kind of sad. Hopefully they'll revisit the character in the future, I guess.
Yeah. But anyways, just want to put that out there too. This week, guys, if you're a Pokemon fan, check it out. All right.
Really a little fucking rat, though.
Let's get into some of the bigger stuff. So, Tom Cruise has apparently seen The Flash that's going to be coming out. And he called the film's director, Andy Muschietti, I think I said it right, to praise it, saying this is the kind of movie we need now and is everything you want in a movie. So, Top Gun approves. Mr. Mission Impossible approves. This movie, crazy that he's already seen it. I think it's dropping, in a couple weeks?
Yeah.
It drops in April, right, Marvel?
I think so.
I thought it was like.
I don't remember.
I thought it was like June, was it not?
It might be. I can't remember offhand when
I don't know.
it drops.
I'll
I
check.
just can't-
I'll check the release date. But the fact that he's gotten to see this before, all of us, and gives such a high praise for it. What do you guys think of this?
I can't believe this made news, honestly, just because like it's just one person at the end of the day. Yeah, it's Tom Cruise. Great.
June
Do
June
we
16th.
trust in his word on superhero movies? Like,
Yeah.
Is it
Come
because he's
on.
going to be in
You
it?
gotta take it with a grain of
Iron
salt.
Man?
Guys, he could have been Tony Stark. Come on.
That's what I heard.
Show some
that would have
respect.
been scary.
It is the multiverse. You never know.
True.
Listen, I mean, this man can make a fantastic movie. He has made a fucking career of making fantastic movies. But yeah, I don't necessarily know that his opinion holds a lot of fucking weight when you throw in the Scientology shit and everything like that. So yeah, opinions are like assholes, right?
Tim. Charlie Sheen will be casted. You know this at some point.
Yeah, he's coming. He's coming.
That's an endorsement. The reviews of The Flash are great, but it is in a bad place. The DC reboot coming hurts all DC movies.
Yeah,
it's
it
opening
does.
during a loaded month, and the state of film is a mess. Criminal. Yeah, and there was a lot of stuff that obviously came out regarding Ezra Miller. I also think that doesn't really help too much, but look, given the casting, we know we got some OG Batman in there. We were going to have multiple appearances. Multiverse is going to be explored for sure. I'm assuming this is going to start setting up for what's going to happen with the DC universe on the big screen, right? So,
oh, absolutely.
I think so.
Yeah,
you would think so. Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf approved. Listen to what he says. Yo, Ozzy, how's it going, man? Ozzy, did you make your way out to Toronto Comic Con? If you did, let us know, man, how it was. But yeah, man, so Tom Cruise approves. That's it. Just latest news on the Flash.
Yeah.
I hope it's
Great.
good. I really do.
I just picture him there, like, giving a thumbs up. It's like, come on, man.
All right, moving on from this one. The big news: James Gunn will direct Superman Legacy, a role he previously declined, by the way. I don't know if you guys saw on his IG, he openly said within his post that he was offered this film to be director, and he had refused it prior, feeling he could not connect with the character or whatever. And now, obviously, being where he's at and also seeing the script, he has decided to take it on. He felt he could connect on a heritage point as well when it comes to Superman. So, film scheduled to release on July 11th, 2025. Personally, I have faith in James Gunn as a director. Being the one, not the one, there's also the other guy, I forget his name, that's involved, but
Peter Safran.
There you go. Look, he brought an entire gang of characters within the MCU that nobody even cared about, realistically. Okay, just calling a spade a spade. Guardians of the Galaxy were no-namers, and he brought them to the forefront. Taking on one of the biggest comic characters in history, I really think James Gunn is going to go all out. I think he might put out a solid film here. I have high hopes. I don't know how you guys feel about this, but thoughts?
I don't know, man. It just feels weird to me that you decline it and then you decide you're going to pick it up after previously stating you couldn't connect with the character and the way it was going. It gives you doubts, right? So I have some doubts, and I find James Gunn's movies are more, I don't want to say lighthearted because that's not the word I'm looking for. It's just, I don't know, it's more of a comedic stance. So I just don't know how that's going to work with Superman.
Agreed. I think we know why he took it, because they probably threw a shit ton of money at him now that he's like the head of DC. So, and you know what? I don't know why people lean on James Gunn like he's like the be all end all of, oh, he can reinvent anything, because he did, what are other movies he did? He did Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
I mean, he did, what was the other one? It was some like really cheesy horror movie in like the early. 13 Ghosts or whatever. So I mean, a good movie is a good movie, regardless of who writes it. I mean, just like any movie, could be really great or really bad. Like I mean, look at Chloe Zhao. She's an Oscar winning director.
Just to read, I'm going to read directly from his Instagram, okay? He says that I initially said no because I didn't have a way in that felt unique and fun and emotional that gave Superman the dignity he deserved. Then, a bit less than a year ago, I saw a way in many ways centering around Superman's heritage, how both his aristocratic Kryptonian parents and his Kansas farmer parents inform who he is and choices he makes. So just gives you a bit of an idea.
But he's the director. He's not the writer, though.
Correct. He's directing it.
So what in does he have? He's not writing it, though.
No, but I'm assuming he originally felt like he just did not have the vision at this point to, put this out there, and now connects to whatever script.
But it's not his script, so what does it matter? You're just shooting it.
I mean, he might.
The dialogue is all written by somebody else, so that's what people would connect to, right? So, I mean,
I'm not sure on that. He might put in some input on the writing. I think he's written some shit before, so
yeah.
I'm not sure. Yeah. He did for Avengers and stuff like that. So
yeah, but exactly.
I don't think he's really doing that, so I don't think it really matters.
But like Faye said, clearly I think he will have some input on how this plays out. You know what I mean? If he's directing, there's going to be the James Gunn feel behind all of this. So
yeah, I think I don't know. I'm hopeful for the movie. I'm hopeful for the DC universe as a whole under James Gunn. I do feel like he is a fan of comics, so I want the best for it. I do agree with you guys too, though. I don't necessarily know that he's the be all end all to everything.
Hold on. I stopped at the wrong point. So he says, so I chose to finally take on writing the script. There you go. So But then he says, I was hesitant to direct despite the constant pestering by Peter Safran and others to commit. Sorry, Peter. Just because I write something doesn't mean I feel it in my bones visually and emotionally enough to spend over 2 years directing it, especially not something of this magnitude. So there you have it.
Well, and the other thing that goes into it too is, he is helming the DCU, and they put a lot into this at Warner Brothers and everything, with the announcements coming out about him and Peter Safran taking control and everything like that. So it kind of makes sense that they want him up front there. One of the biggest projects early, and I mean that pretty much with DC that limits you to Superman or Batman. I think James Gunn on Superman is probably more something that everybody would be interested in seeing, rather than a James Gunn take on Batman, because I don't know if I see James Gunn really doing that dark, just gritty stuff too much.
I completely agree with you. No,
I think he could do Superman some justice, though. Hopefully, I'm hopeful, man. I really want to be hopeful for DC.
No, I think we're all in the same boat, but maybe Dan will fully disagree, judging by his comments. But
Dan hates James Gunn, clearly.
Yeah, but hope is definitely a key word here.
And that's what you should have with Superman, right?
Yeah, exactly. But like we saw now, just reading all this, Gunn clearly now feels some kind of a connection here. There's something he's gonna want to portray and put out content-wise. I think he will not take this lightly. We saw what he was capable of doing with Guardians. I actually really like the Guardians. Guardians 1 is probably one of my, not like the favorite, but it's up there. It's at least in the top 10 when it comes to MCU. I really enjoyed the first one.
Oh, I like the second one a lot more.
The second one's really good too. I think what fucking pisses me off about the first one is the dance off. Some people love it. Some people hate it. Yeah, that with Ronan, it just threw me off, man. Like, it's not the ending I was expecting.
Right,
But-
like he would smash his fucking head with that hammer and call it a day.
Yeah, but again, you're taking on one of the biggest superheroes of all time. Like he says, even within his caption, you know, something of this magnitude. Clearly, it's a big one for him. So let's hope. Let's hope.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Now, comic news. Yes, we do talk comic books as well within news. So
We've got comics.
we have a comic book here, as you can see. Now, this is Spider-Man 7, the spoiler cover. Spoiler. We will not spoil completely, but we do have a little information regarding this comic and want to just let you guys know in advance because we are still in a good time to pre-order. So,
Yes, sir.
that being said, FOC has passed, but you've got this gap now to reach out to your LCS and be like, hey, can you save me a copy? So, Spider-Man 7, I don't know if you guys have been following Dan Slott on social media. He's heavily hyping up this issue. He's pumping it galore.
He's exciting.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't think I've seen Slott this excited for a particular book in probably the longest time. But all that to say, we can confirm that within this book, there is going to be a first appearance of a spider character. Because, yes, there's been so many, but this particular character is from Earth 616. And you will see some communication that takes place within this issue with this character that kind of gives me the vibe that this character is here to stay. So if Slott is pushing this one, I think within the Spider-Verse, we're going to see a new character pop in within this issue. Like we said, we can pretty much confirm that.
Yes, sir.
You're getting a 616 spider character.
From that.
Yeah. Now, again, I don't want to say too much, but just enough to let you guys know in advance, respectfully. We will not say more, but keep an eye out. Like I said, I do think this character is going to be here to stick around for quite some time. We're going to be seeing more of this character already within other issues where they're going to be exploring some origin. They're going to give some reference within this issue. So I'm assuming now, knowing who's in this, he is most likely on this cover. Keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
The spoiler cover has not been revealed anywhere, not to my knowledge. So kind of like grab it if you can, grab it fast. I want to say it's a character we haven't seen the character before. It's just you'll understand once you pick it up.
Well, there's a little bit of both, right? I mean, there's a little bit of both from what we're understanding. So
yes,
without saying anything more,
yeah. Keep an eye out. Just keep an eye out.
Definitely.
Pick it up. Oh, and from what it seems, there's also going to be a resurrection that takes place, right?
Exactly.
So, there you go. Won't say more. If we get more information, which as we get closer,
Holy shit, there it is.
How did he
it
out?
So, like I said, Spider-Man character from Earth 616. It's not Spider-Man, it's a spider character from Earth 616. I don't know, man. I don't want to say I'd put it up there with Silk because Silk was a whole new character design and all of the above. Character is going to have a new design. We've seen the spider name before, but never from 616. That's all I'm going to say. All right?
Yeah.
Fair.
That's good.
Good?
Oh, yeah, he did do fucking Brightburn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, that's right.
And Marvel, loving Spider-Man so much, is picking up 18 copies of this.
Yeah, 15 times 0. That's how many I'm getting.
I'm loving the comments. Spider-Man.
I like Spider-Man, but I don't care. I don't care for this, to be quite honest. Overhyped, and I mean, look at Silly Spider. Like, what have we got?
Yeah,
exactly.
That was a little rough.
Yeah,
but
it makes you wonder: is he excited or is he just trying to hype it, though?
What do you think?
I think it's a little of both, man. I think he wants to use his character that he's creating or whatever in the future, because like he's putting it out on Instagram, so this is his character that he's creating. So why would he not want to do something with him?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Again,
But I mean,
he's heavily-
showing up like Silly Spider does in the series now. I mean, he's.
But I wouldn't put it on the same scale as Silly Spider. I mean,
yeah, because that was meant to be a joke, right?
yeah.
Mhm.
And
So-
when we look at other ones, like we got Peter Palmer, right? Like
Yeah.
there was that obviously hasn't really stuck, but this character being from the 616, and
yeah,
I feel like they're targeting a certain demographic as well.
And that's the biggest part too, is that he is in 616. So
Mhm.
So make of it what you will. Take this news, and like I said, we're just telling you. I would grab a copy, at least one. You never know.
Yep.
So
Yep.
there you have it.
definitely worth the $4.
Yeah, there you have it. That was news, guys. That was news. Hold on, are we talking about if we like it or not, or if we think it'll pop? Because it's already popping off. Yeah, well, you're seeing them starting to get bought up as well on eBay. I think the book's already a $9.99 book, if I'm not mistaken. So, and this is all on pre-sales. All on pre-sales. Now, guys, we said it earlier. We're gonna say it again. Now we finally hit 500 subscribers. Before we announce the show, like we said, next Monday I won't be here, so we'll just be doing our regular previously on programming with the entire Comic Kingpins guys, except myself. I'll be traveling for work, but Retrospect will be back. Instead of next Monday, it's going to be on April 3rd. That being said, the following week is actually a holiday, right? It's Easter, Easter Monday. So I figure if
Easter
everyone's
Monday,
in agreement. Sorry?
Is Easter Monday a thing?
Yeah, it is. Easter Monday is a thing. It's a holiday. Some people stay home. Some people go to work. Some people go to work and get paid time and a half. I don't. I just take the day off. But I'm saying April 17, guys. We in agreement. April 17, we gotta hold our 500 subscribers till then, and then at that point, on April 17, we will have our giveaway show. So keep an eye out. Again, April 17, full 500 subscriber giveaway. We've got tons of people who have contributed to this giveaway. Lots of people giving us some good stuff. We're giving away some good stuff.
Mr. Dan Torre.
Exactly. If you guys haven't already, go check back the 250 subscriber giveaway show. You guys know how we do it. We gave away tons of stuff the whole show. I don't even think there was any top 5 new comic book day picks. There was no comic news from what I recall. We just gave away the whole goddamn show.
Yeah, it was like giveaways every 10 minutes. Not even.
Yeah. It was like two hours of giveaways. I think we did do some segments, but it was very brief.
Yeah. And we had a lot of guests too. We had a lot of guests visiting. So
that's right. That's right. So 500 subscribers. We finally did it, but we're nowhere close to 1,000. In fact, where are we? We're halfway.
We got a ways to go.
Halfway to 1,000, guys.
This motherfucker been dying to use that video again.
We have to.
Perfect.
I love it.
All right. So that being said, we're on to our last and final segment of the night. You know what it is? It's Tradecentre, baby. And yes, it's looking clean.
Ooh, look at that sharp new slide.
Yep, there you go. Changes the look a little bit. Maybe, I felt like we can make it look a little more pro.
It's clean. It's clean.
It is.
I dig it.
Yep. Yeah, there you go. LOL. Bon Jovi, you can't go wrong. Come on. 2 trade scenarios tonight. So where is he? I forgot who was talking about. It was a Justice for Comics that was talking about Silver Surfer 3.
Yes.
There you have it. So let's see what we would do in certain scenarios. The first one is here to just break Comic Dude's heart. So, Mr. Comic Dude.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Heartbreaker for Dude.
I love it, but I hate it at the same time because you finally put some Power Ranger trades up here, but I hate trading Power Ranger books.
All right, so I agree with AOA, man. We got a face-to-face reveal at 1,000.
You sound fucking crazy. Nobody wants that.
I think you get super chats at 1,000 subs. Yo, that would be awesome. But either way, I have no idea where that money would go amongst us.
Popeyes.
Popeyes,
You're hyper.
100%. Nah, anything we would ever receive comes back to you guys. Like we said, we enjoy doing these giveaways, all these giveaway shows. None of this shit's free, let me tell you, but we appreciate it and we just enjoy hanging out with all of you. So, trade scenario number 1, Mr. Comic Dude.
Oh, you're gonna start with me, eh?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 9. Yes.
All right.
First appearance of Lord Drakkon. Hold on, and you're looking at Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2, CGC 9/8, both 9/8s. First appearance of Tommy Oliver. We know how much you love. Sorry,
what'd you call him? Lord who?
Oliver.
I said Drakkon. Sorry, I find Drakkon sounds nice. You know?
Have you been saying that? I call him Draken. Maybe I've been saying it wrong.
I like
saying
Drakkon.
The shit out of it.
No, doesn't Drakkon sound more badass?
I mean, it does.
Yeah, it kind of does.
There you go.
We'll let that one slide, like Death Vader.
No, this has more behind it. Death Vader is just a botch.
You're reading like Drakkon Noir.
Drakkon Noir.
Yeah.
I think my dad wore that in like 15 years ago.
Right. I think all our dads probably wore that shit.
Yeah, our dads, never us.
Hey guys, focus. Pressure on Comic Dude.
Oh, my bad.
What are you doing in this trade scenario?
All right.
He's trying right now.
Let's break it down here, okay?
Tommy.
Okay.
You got on the right, you got Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2 from 1996. First appearance of Tommy Oliver. Iconic character in the Power Rangers universe.
Hold on. Answer Tim's question. Who is Tommy?
Oh, Tommy. Tommy's the Green Ranger. Later becomes the White Ranger, and it goes on from there. But yeah, the Green Ranger. Everybody knows, or mostly everybody knows the Green Ranger, and it's just iconic. However, you have the first appearance of Lord Drakkon, an evil version of Tommy from an alternate universe, who takes over the universe essentially. Out of the two, Raw, you could get Power Rangers 2 from 1996 for about $20 in a good copy. I have 3 copies right now. One of mine is actually signed by Austin St. John, the Red Power Ranger. The Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 9 is from 2016, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Goes for about $40, $45 raw in a good condition.
Dude got 6 of them.
I actually only have one. I've been looking for one for a long time in shops, could never find one. Resorted to eBay and found a copy for $40 basically. I would honestly have to go with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 9, only because where the series is going from here. I have 3 copies of Tommy and 1 signed. Definitely going with the 9/8 of Lord Drakkon.
Marvel.
I don't know. I actually have a few copies of 9, so dude, we could do little tradesies if you want.
Yeah, we can.
Mine are really beat up though. Mine are pretty beat up. Like,
yeah,
those kids books are read by kids. It's crazy. So yeah.
I mean, mine are in mint condition. Mine are pretty good condition, man.
You know what? Drakkon is a great
Drakkon.
Drakkon. It's my French accent tonight. You know what? He's a great character. I just love his design and the redesigns. You know what? I kind of got to give it to that, but humble beginnings. I almost want to go with the Power Rangers number 2. Like, yeah. And you know what?
No wrong answer here. There really isn't.
There really is not. And maybe from the time period, I mean, that was the time to be I have not this issue, but I have this series like buying it from like Becker's and stuff like that. So
nice.
Yeah.
Justice for Comics has me dying. Sorry.
I know, right?
That's great.
You called me out, but now it's the right time at least.
Yeah,
it is right
on the FOC show.
Marvel's gonna show up next week looking like Flavor Flav. Justice for Comics, thank you. If you only knew, I'm literally sitting on comics right now. That's how full this room is.
All right, so okay, I guess it's up to me now. Man, I actually don't have either one of these. But yeah, I don't have either one of these yet. But they are both on the list.
$20 and a $40 book.
Yeah.
Raw.
You know what? I think I'm gonna be leaning towards the first appearance of Lord Draken, just because I like Tommy Oliver and I like him as the Green Ranger and the White Ranger and the various other fucking Rangers that he's been throughout the course of the series. But Lord Draken's my favorite version of the character, man. I like him bad guys, so yeah, that's the one I'm gonna have to go with.
Well, I don't disagree with you, Face, because clearly one of the better designs. Love the character, but it's 2-1 right now, and I agree with Marvell 100%. You cannot pass on Mighty Morphin Power Rangers #2. Come on, humble beginnings, first appearance of Tommy Oliver. It's where it all begins. That's what I would want. I would.
Is there a card with that one?
Sorry,
was there a card with that one? A trading card?
No, that was number one. Came with the trade.
Number one.
Power up card.
Yeah, #1, I'm aware it's in there, and I actually got a raw copy from Vancouver Comic Junkie, who I cannot thank enough. I've got myself a 9.6 of that #1. Now I have this raw, which I might send in. The card is in there. I might get it graded.
Do it.
But if I could get that Mighty Morphin Power Rangers 2 signed by Jason David Frank, man, that would have been
amazing.
That would have been awesome, man. That's one I wish I could have had, but who knows? Maybe in the future. But in this one, I'm definitely taking that Power Rangers #2, man. All right, guys, the big trade. You ready for this one? I'm putting some big boy books.
It can't get bigger than this.
We know what one of them is.
Yeah, well, Justice for Comics said he's holding on to Silver Surfer 3. So, Silver Surfer 3, CGC 7.0, first appearance of Mephisto versus Fantastic Four, annual #6, CGC 7.5, first appearance of Annihilus, and the birth of Franklin Richards. Now, both of these sit within the same ballpark price-wise. I've seen some eBay sales at around $800 Canadian. So, in this scenario, especially with Silver Surfer, not Silver Surfer, Mephisto making his way to the MCU, possibility on the other side, right? Which one you guys going? Would you hold your Silver Surfer 3 or would you trade?
I personally would hold the Silver Surfer 3. Stronger believer in Mephisto. So this is just the birth of Franklin Richards, right? Isn't there like a reintroduction, like once he's a kid and starts actually being more prominent in comics?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is the birth, and he's not really named within this issue. So
exactly. So had it been like his first appearance and he was named and he actually was, doing stuff in the comic, I'd lean towards that some more, but it's really not. I don't really care for Annihilus. I'd have to go Mephisto on this.
Don't care for Annihilus. Somebody fire this guy.
Boo me again.
Marvel.
You know what? I really don't care for either one of these books. If I had to pick, I might go with the annual #6, 2 first appearances. But that's probably at a time when Fantastic Four was a really popular series. I know it's a annual, and that was kind of frowned upon as a, whatever we can't fit into a year. So that's kind of the downside to it, and especially the Silver Surfer. How many issues was it? The first volume? Was it only 4? It was short.
I gotta check. I don't remember the exact number, but you're not the 4.
Yeah. And I mean, like, number 1, 3, and 4, like those are big boy books. So like that's like those are like grails.
Oh, absolutely.
So, yeah. I mean, something that's going to increase in value. I mean, that alone for people wanting to collect that first volume kind of has a little bit of an edge over it, I suppose. So, yeah. For the investment side, I'd go Silver Surfer 3, I guess.
Dude, just Silver Surfer 1 in a high grade is fucking up there, man.
Yeah.
Oh God, have you seen how much even a fantasy masterpieces can go for?
Yep.
Yeah.
18 issues. There you go.
Oh wow.
Face.
Damn.
I hear the struggle.
Yeah, man. It's a tough decision because I do really like both of these characters. You know, like I said many times, I'm a fan of the villains, and they're both great villains. I
Oh,
think I'm, honestly, I prefer Annihilus as a villain in general. I prefer his stories and everything like that. But I would probably have to go with the Mephisto. I think that's it, man. It's harder to find. You don't see it as often.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I've come across the Annihilus a few times. Just not in the grade that I've wanted to pick it up yet. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Mephisto just because I don't see it as much. More rare.
do you feel like you connected with Annihilus more during Annihilation?
Yeah, man. Like Annihilation was really like. I mean, I liked Annihilus. Prior to that, like I enjoyed the old school Fantastic Four stories too. But the Annihilation wave, well, that was really what made Annihilus as a character for me.
Same, dude, and that's why I think I have such a tie to Annihilus. But I'm still waiting to see what Justice for Comics will do in this particular.
I know,
series.
right? Where's it?
But it's exactly that, man. Annihilation is actually one of my. It's up there as my top events that Marvel's pumped out comic wise, and I hope to see it at one point on the big screen. But
It's really fucking good, man. If you haven't read it, definitely pick it up.
Speculation wise, we pretty much have a guarantee here when it comes to Mephisto with all the recent news we've heard. So there's the opportunity that this book pops or drops at this point. Do I see it dropping a lot? No, I don't, man. Like everyone here said, including Marvel, this is a classic, man. It's one of those classic covers when it comes to Marvel covers. Silver Surfer, when I think of this series, immediately I think issues 1 and 3. Those are the ones that really stood out. And, of course, issue 4. I think issue 4 is probably one of the best covers of all time. I still say that. But it's a tough one. Even though I put this together, I'm still very indecisive. Franklin Richards, there's also... I have an attachment to Franklin Richards. Yeah, exactly. I like Franklin Richards. And there's tons of possibility. Guys, don't forget Agatha, right? Agatha now having her own series. Fantastic Four coming in. I could see this playing out. I could see Franklin making his way into the MCU.
This is one of the toughest trades we've had, I think.
But I think if I had to pick one that I would be so proud to display, it would be Silver Surfer 3. I think that one takes the win. I can't believe I'm turning my back on my boy Franklin. And guys, like we said earlier, Face Annihilus really stuck with me after Annihilation, man. I really, really enjoyed the character. But yeah, I'm going Silver Surfer. So
all right.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong either way that you go on this one, man. Like,
I would want that Fantastic Four Annual 6. That is a tough one to get in higher grades. Yes, it is, man.
Definitely.
Yeah, and I wouldn't mind coming on the show sometime, but I'm salty at times. You're speaking to some of the saltiest motherfuckers. Don't worry.
I was just gonna say, you're talking to the Kingpins, man.
You're good.
Don't worry, you'll fit right in.
Exactly. Biggest handicap with the Fantastic Four book is we are still waiting for the Fantastic Four movie. Yeah. And like I said, man, if we get Franklin, of course, I do think this book would definitely pop. And of course, Annihilus being a possibility. Who knows? We've seen so many other villains that we never thought we would see on the big screen. So Annihilus, if we get Annihilation, I think would be amazing. I could die happy after that once we go cosmic. Well, we are going cosmic, but you know what I mean. So there you have it, man. That was Tradecentre. Those were the two scenarios, guys. That was pretty much the show. Felt good to be back. I don't think I've been here all March. This is, that's it. I haven't been on all March. This is my first and last show for March. But,
BCcation.
No BCcation.
We're going to have to bring that back.
No,
we need to bring it back.
I am still here, but guys, like we said before, 500 subscriber giveaway show is going to be taking place April 17th. So mark it on your calendars. I see Marvel and Comic Dude taking mental note. I saw Marvel turn. He may have written it down, so don't forget. So yeah, there's that, and not next Monday, but the Monday after that, which is going to be April 3rd, I believe. Yes, April 3rd. So that's when we're going to have the retrospect. So keep an eye out tomorrow. go on our Instagram at around 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're going to drop a photo, and we ask you guys to select the years that you want us to go back to revisit, those years being with the cover dates of March. So any year you pick, we will go back, do some homework, and see what dates, what covers have that March cover date from that year, and talk about the books in general, whether we think it's still spec worthy, how did they pan out, stories, all of the above. So there you have it. Boys, anything you want to say before we sign off, Mr. Dude?
Yeah, we got the Hall Show coming up this Thursday, so 7 p.m. till 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Come hang out, guys. Come see what everybody's got for some hauls. I think we're having Comic Chic on, as far as I know, that's for sure, and we may have one other guest. We'll just have to confirm on that, but come by and hang out, guys.
There you have it.
Yeah,
it is.
A couple more things real quick. Of course, obviously, like every week, definitely make sure you check out 22 Comics, Pressable Defects, T-Nerd, like Dude said. Make sure you hit the like and subscribe. And of course, one other thing real quick, because we don't really mention this very much. We haven't done anything with it. So we're going to go ahead and start doing something with it. Make sure you go ahead and start commenting on the videos. Doesn't matter what it is. Just go ahead and drop a line, say something, because we're going to start randomly picking someone who's dropped comments on the videos going forward at times and give away winners. So
there you have it.
Hell yeah.
All right, guys. Marvell, anything you want to say?
No, just thanks for coming out, guys. I think I should be able to show up, dude, and we'll talk offline about our little dilemmas, but we'll make it work. So yeah, it'll be a good show. Good time.
All right, guys. See you Thursday. Peace out.
there you go.